This was a kind of a new experience for me because I incorporated still photos with my iMovie project. So that was kind of a brand new experience, and it was a challenge too because you're used to moving your picture. So it was fun to incorporate that. I used some old stories. Like the name of my production is A Mother's Nature. Was basically, it came from a place of challenge and a little bit of anger and a little bit of struggle, because I think the symbolism that was given to me by a grandaunt up in Penelakut was about the earth being Mother Earth being harmed so harshly by, whether it be by mining or independent power projects or all sorts of ways that we are destroying, like forestry. We're just destroying the planet in so many ways. And I think the parallel is that we're not embracing mothers as well. So if mothers had more of a prominent role in our communities, or a prominent role in our organizations, societies, we wouldn't be having these problematic nature, I think, the problems we're encountering in nature. So for me, it was kind of like, okay, I finally get a chance to explore this opportunity and actually have this amazing story that was shared with me almost on 3 different accounts, like 3 different events. One was a pit cook, and one was a ceremony, and it came from also a place of hardship because of the residential school era. And it's neat because I made it flow. I kind of brought lightness, I think, to something that, and gentleness to something that caused me a lot of, I guess, it's just taking away that pain and allowing to find beauty in something that was so challenging, which was our history. So overcoming the trauma, overcoming the anguish, overcoming what was hard, like a residential school era, and making it something that we could benefit from and bringing healing to the land. So I think as I kind of introduced it, was Florence James that gave me the stories, and it was kind of my way of saying how we can heal the land. And A Mother's Nature kind of just made sense to me yesterday when I was titling the piece. So without further ado, we can get going.
I need to see ain't sasiyas to meet sanat padalakat. Thank all of you for coming here. Open the door so we can come and visit you. And I'd like to share what we do, that I'm hoping that my family here, the Sayanaptin, I call her, she prepares the land, Sayanaptin, and that's the name I give her because she has the gift to prepare the land to grow things. And I have a teaching, because I say that at home where we have a garden, I said, we have the biggest residential school was sitting on that spot. Let's change it. Let's help the people to not feel bad when they come here. They're going to look at growing things here. Maybe they'll like to come here more often. So we created a garden and maybe a little memorial beside it. So the residential school's gone. We wanted to look different so it doesn't hurt the feelings of the people. Another thing, look after the earth, like what my family's saying, because it's like a womb, a mother's womb. When she doesn't take care of her food, her child that will be born will become ill. So the food she eats has to be taken care of. There can't be alcohol and cigarettes in her body because it's not good for the child. The child can't use it. It will make them sick or addicted the next thing you know. So that's my thoughts. The earth, this is her womb. The earth, the land, the water's all part of our life. The air we breathe is the best part of it. Comes from the trees. See me, I'm looking pretty. I made this from the cedar tree. She shared her skin and now I'm beautiful. So So I'm thankful every day. So I wore it just for you to see what the earth can give us back, beauty. Okay, so I wanted to share that teaching with you because I tried to help them come together, not be enemies to one another. They don't know one another anymore. Let's work together. I love her. I always come to see her when she has something just to support her so she's not walking alone and feeling upset, and I go look at her gardens. I say, so the mother has to be, she's the representative, a symbol of that health to the land, the earth, the air, the water, and the fire is part of it. And so it'll fight back and it'll tell us, so we experience the answer. We actually experience it. So that's mine. Everything we do is to help the earth, that's the womb. So when we do the pit, that's the teaching, that's a woman's womb. And you're the health of the land, that's how we relate it. Our babies will be rich in their bodies. You're giving them the best you could. That's what the pit represents. It's your being, that's your generations, that's your future. I know we're kind of limited, things. So you have the beliefs. So when you put a belief, the way you believe in your heart, it has to be in your heart. So when you go to harvest that relationship, you have to have that belief that the sacredness of the tree, the bark, will heal you. We shouldn't get to that place because there's other plants out there that will heal you, so you don't gather the toxins. Every foods we eat is poison to you. So the less we eat it, the better off we are. Prophecy and the teachings say when you don't look after the land, it's gonna have pain because it's formed. We're formed like the womb of a woman. So inside it is life, and when you don't take care of her, she's gonna give you sickness. So the mother has to be, she's the representative, a symbol of that health to the land, the earth.
Thank you very much, Vanessa.